Hey guys, it's Phoenix 1018 and I was tagged by Datgrl25. Hey girl, one of my favorite people on here to do a tag video. And it's questions about yourself. So, excuse the appearance. I was getting myself ready for bed. So, my hair is not done. I don't have any makeup on. I took everything off. I'm about to jump in the shower, but I figured I'd just go ahead and do this real fast because once I get out the shower, I'm done for the night. So let's just get started. Okay, first question is, what is your age? And you guys know I've told you this many times before. I'm not ashamed of my age. You know, just like Megan, I'm 35 years old. I have an 18-year-old son, so a lot of people are surprised to hear that. But yeah, I had my son when I was 17. And I'm very proud of my age. I know, like she said, a lot of women don't like to tell their age, but I don't mind at all because, just like she said, the women in my family age very well. So I'm very proud to be 35. When I go to drop my son off, the security guard thought that I was his girlfriend. So, hey, I think that's a good thing. Question number 2 is, what is your occupation? Again, in another video I did explain that I work from home. I work for a company called Alpine Access, and I'm outsourced to different companies to do customer service online, which I absolutely love. It affords me the opportunity to pretty much be like a stay-at-home mom. By the time my kids get home, I'm off of work. I work 4 days a week, which again affords me a lot of time to devote to my family. And as you can see, this is what I go to work in. It's a t-shirt that I got from my company. And it says bunny slipper commute because I commute to work in my slippers. So, yeah, if you have any questions about my job and you want to know any more, just leave me a comment down below. I'd be happy to share that information with you. Question number 3 is, what is your relationship status? I have been in the most fabulous, wonderful relationship I've ever been in my whole 35 years of life. We've been together, it'll be 4 years, June 5th. And he is literally, not to sound corny, but he is literally the man of my dreams. So, yeah, there you go. Let's see. Name 3 things you can't live or leave home without. And I would have to say one would definitely be my iPhone. I cannot function without my phone. If I leave it at home, I will turn around and go back and get it. Another thing would be my lavender chapstick. Gotta have that in the purse. That never leaves the purse. I have one of those everywhere. What else? I can't leave the house without my debit card. I can't. Need that thing for emergencies. Even if I have cash, I'll take my debit card. Let's see. What was the worst day of your life? Hands down, without a doubt, the worst day of my life was when my mother was murdered. I was 14 years old, and I think I spoke about this before. I lost my mom to domestic violence, and that's something that no person, let alone a child, should go through. She was my very best friend, and I don't think anything that I could ever go through in my life could possibly compare to that. I'm 35 and I still miss her today, like it was yesterday. Yeah, so that absolutely the worst day of my life was that day. The best day of your life, I agree with Megan, would have to be, to think about it now that they're teenagers, they drive me nuts and I literally want to kill them every day. But my kids, having my kids, in that moment when you see something that grew inside you for 9 months, in my son's case, 9 months and 2 weeks, you're just amazed that you could actually do something like that. So, it makes me feel like a special person that I was able to create another life. So, that would have to be, I guess, 3 best days of my life. What is your childhood dream? My childhood dream was always to be a real estate developer. That was always, and that's probably a weird dream for a kid to have. But I always used to say I want to have a house. Having a house was like a big deal to me because we always lived in apartments and we always moved all the time and I hated it. So I was like, when I grow up, I'm going to be a house seller. I would always tell my mom that. I didn't know what it was, but I was like, I'm going to be a house seller. I'm going to be a house seller and I'm going to buy a house and we're never going to have to move again. So that was my childhood dream. And I actually have my real estate license. So I'm not a real estate developer, but I am a real estate agent too. So I have my license in that. So, but, you know, I'm not doing that now because, you know, Greg and I agreed that, you know, the best option for our family right now is for him to be the primary breadwinner and me to be a stay-at-home mom. And I like it because I used to work a lot, so before I met him. So I'm cool with it for now. Eventually, I'll go back once the little ones are older. What is your imperfection? My imperfection is being too nice. I get told this all the time by Greg. I get told this all the time by my sister, by my friends, that I am just so nice that people always seem to take advantage of me because I'm very forgiving. I'm not one of those people that if you do something to me, I'll be mad in that moment, but I'll get over it really, really fast. And my sister tells me, you shouldn't be like that because people take advantage of that. And she is always getting into arguments. I remember when we were younger, she would get into fights with people because, you know, people would be mean to me and take advantage of me. And I can't tell you how many boyfriends she's done cussed out for, you know, me just being too nice. So, I don't know. I'm 35. I don't know if I could change that about myself. That's just how I am. I accept that. I don't know. What can you do? And who are you tagging? Wow. Okay. I should have thought about this before I started the video, so I'm going to do what Megan did, and I'll be right back. I'll leave who I'm tagging at the end of this video. So thank you guys for watching, and look for your name.